everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophie if you are new here, from over on Instagram at A Diary of a New Mum. Today I have got a list of baby names that we love and possibly might be using. Yeah, it's all very exciting. I am having my 20-week scan on Tuesday, so we will find out then what we're having. But we can't decide on a girl's name. We've got a few that we like, but a boy's name we've got. So I'm going to share all of those with you and yeah, see if there's any that might help you guys out. Starting off with boys' names. Now there are so many boys' names out there that are nice names, but I sort of feel like a second born is a little bit wilder, is going to have a little bit of a more out there personality than perhaps a firstborn. So I hope some of these kind of reflect that. The first name on my boys list is actually Archie. Now this is our go-to boys name if we are having a boy. I love this name. I love it so much. And Bill likes it too, so it kind of just ticks all the boxes. Yeah, I don't know how we heard it. I think we were watching a documentary and then someone said the name Archie and we both looked at each other and went, Archie, that's a really nice name. And I feel like Rosie and Archie go so well together. I think it's really hard when you've already got a child to get the names to tie in with each other, to like complement each other. Whereas I think Rosie and Archie really works. It'll be Sophie, Billy, Rosie and Archie. For those of you who don't know, my married surname's Hotston, so it would be Rosie something Hotston, Archie Hotston, which is kind of cute. I like it. The next name is, we were actually going to call Rosie this name if she was a boy, but she was a Rosie. So the next name is Jake or Jacob. I just really love this name. I've always loved this name. But it just doesn't really feel right for the second one for us. Rosie and Jake just doesn't, like, a Rosie and Jake just doesn't really go, I don't think. But yeah, Jake or Jacob, really like those names. The next one is quite an old-fashioned name, but I really like it, and that's George. I think George is just so classic. No one can get the spelling wrong. Everyone knows how to spell the word George and how to read the word George. It's really nice, but again, Rosie and George don't really kind of go. That's the problem we've got with most of these names, is that they don't really complement each other. Archie and Rosie do, whereas a lot of these don't. Sebastian, I love this name. I love the nickname that comes with it, Seb or Sebi. I really like that, or Bastian. Like, I really like how it can be shortened, and I don't think you ever hear of too many Sebastians, especially in school. I literally heard this morning and I really liked, and that's Otto, O-T-T-O, and I just think it's so cool. It's just a cool name. It's a bit more out there, it's a bit braver than a lot of the other names, and like I said earlier, I think a second child is genuinely more out there anyway. The next one is one I've not really heard very much at all, and that's Ezra, E-Z-R-A. And I just love the way the Z looks in the name. I think it's just so different and I really like it. Again, Bill wasn't sold on it. The next name I like is Jamie, but the problem is I grown up knew a couple of children called Jamie who weren't very nice children, and it's kind of like just tarnished the whole name for me. However, Jamie is just, I really like the IE names, and Jamie just sounds so good, so nice. Noah, I love the name Noah, I really do, but it seems like every other child is called Noah around here, so it's just too commonly used, I think, for us, but I do really love the name Noah. And the last one is Louis, spelt with an I-E. Rosie and Louis sound really good together. Bill was like, not keen on it. We cannot choose names together. We are not good at choosing names together, which is a shame. But then Archie is such a nice name. I just keep going back to Archie, guys. So they were my top boys' names that I really liked. Bill not so much. So on to the girls' names. So moving on to girls' names. The first one that I have on my list is one of my top runners. Bill's not too keen on it, but I really, really like it. And that's Ottilie. I really like the nickname Ottie. I think it's so different and you still don't hear of many Ottilies or Otties. And the way it looks as well, written down, it's just really pretty. So that's one of my top runners. The next one is Eliza. Now, I really like Eliza because it's really old-fashioned and classic, and I think Rosie is quite an old-fashioned and classic name as well. So Eliza. The next one is Lily. I like Lily, but we already have a Lily in the family. The next one is Lillian. My nan's called Lillian, but it just doesn't work. Sophie, Billy, Rosie, Lillian. Doesn't really work. Hallie. I really like... The next one is Hallie. I really like Hallie. Again, you don't hear of many Hallies, but again, everyone knows how to spell it. So I don't think it's too different. I really do like it. The next one is Lila. L-I-L-A-H. The way that's spelled. It's just a nicer take on Lily, I think. A different take on Lily. The next one is Lilibet. I like Lilibet, but I don't really want it to be associated with famous people. So Lilibet is kind of ruled out for us. The next one is Melody. You never hear of a Melody, and I think when they're older it can be shortened to like Mel, and I think that is such a nice nickname when you're an adult, is Mel. So Melody. Next up we've got Madison. I like Madison because I like Maddie. However, it just doesn't feel right. It's not a name that feels right to me, so probably won't go with that one. The next one, I really like these last two names, and that's Elodie. E-L-O-D-I-E. I had to check how it's spelled then. I just really like the name Elodie. It means meadow. I'm sure Elodie means meadow. And you don't hear of any Elodies, and it can be Ellie or D, or it can be shortened to so many different things. So I like Elodie. And then the last one is Pippa. I like Pippa because the nickname would be Pip, and I think that's so nice. But Sophie, Billy, Rosie, Pippa doesn't quite work. Sophie, Billy, Rosie, Ottilie, but you can short it to Ottie. Sophie, Billy, Rosie, Ottie works really nicely. There are so many choices out there, so please leave any names in the comment section below and share them with me because I'm stuck. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next vlog. Bye bye.